Welcome back. I'm your Sandbar Web Guy, and we're talking about how to fix your marketing today. This is part 6. And once you've collected the leads and you're setting appointments, you're messaging them, and you're calendaring them, what's going to happen is that some people are going to be put into a nurture sequence that aren't ready right now. They're not ready yet. So that nurture sequence is going to have a name. And what I like are the two frameworks posed by ClickFunnels. One of them is the soap sequence. The soap sequence is like a soap opera, and it's an ongoing story. So this is going to be drama. It's going to involve some kind of situation, which is going to evolve over the course of 5 or 6 or 7 emails. The way Russell Brunson explains it, you're going to think of it more along the lines of the soap opera, where you've got different players and different things unfolding, different myths that are exposed. So you're going to have that kind of a sequence set up. These are going to be emails or text messages. I like to stick to the media that the person signed up with. So if they started on text or on their cell phone, then you're going to be sending them text messages. If they've signed up on a desktop computer, then you're going to be sending them emails. And that's the preference, that their preferred form of communication. Also, he likes to use the Seinfeld sequence to follow up with people that aren't necessarily on a sales path, but you're just maintaining communication with them. It's like the Seinfeld episodes where Kramer would bust into the room and he'd have some big exclamation, and then the show would just be off and running. But each show stood on its own, and it wasn't a connected sequence like the soap opera. On the other hand, there's a couple other things to keep in mind, and that is that about 60% of people are going to buy based on emotion. So the first 60% of your emails should really be based on emotion, emotional triggers and influence. Then another 30% are going to be based on, they're going to make decisions driven by logic. And so you want to have emails that tap into logical components. You don't want to have those coexist because they actually contradict each other. They conflict with each other. So you cannot actually have emotion and logic in the same space. People will, if you're trying to sell emotionally and then you switch to logic, it will actually short circuit their thinking and it'll fail. So the first 60% of those emails have to be targeted towards people that are emotionally driven. And then if they're not taking action, then those people may not be emotionally motivated. And that's why we switch over to logic. For the next 30% of the emails, that's going to be a logical argument. And then for the final 10%, people take action based on scarcity or urgency. That means that maybe space is filling up, you're running out of tickets, a deadline is approaching, there's something that literally takes away the offer if they don't act now. So all those people who have been holding out, maybe they felt emotional, maybe they agree with the logic, but then it's that scarcity, that urgency in the very end that finally pushes them to get out of their seat and take action. I hope this helps. I'm your Sandbar Web Guy, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.